just the Force Awakening, not the Force, Last Jedi. It was pretty lit. Everybody was complaining about how Episode 7 copied Episode 4. This did the complete opposite. They did everything the opposite. So Luke, he dies. Spoiler, whatever. Everybody knows that already. But he's not a wimp like everybody thought he'd be. Pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. People didn't seem to like it. I thought it was really good, just for a movie in general, also for Star Wars. Ray was decent in it. Yeah, it was a disappointing film. No, who's enough? Oh, enough said. Mitchell, did you even see it? Like, did you even see it? I just watched it. How was it disappointing to you? It's a pretty good movie. If you're not like trying to go with the canon, it's a pretty good movie. And even if you are, I think it's pretty good. What day did you see it, Mitchell? What? No. Dude, Snoke dies. Spoiler about that. I don't think you actually saw it, Mitchell. Either way, Snoke gets killed by Kylo, which, yeah, he's like thought to be good towards it, and then they end up making him evil again. It was pretty good. That's why it's disappointing. Well, I'm not gonna look it up. I'm live streaming. I'm not gonna look at Snoke. Mitchell, you think everything is disappointing if the fandom is? I don't pay attention to that crap. Good for me. Good for you. Whatever. Either way, Kylo ends up being bad. Yeah, it's a good 3-hour movie. Started at 9 for me, 9:30, ended at 12:30, which is right now about. Another thing. It's like slow with the first bit of the movie, and then towards the end, it gets a lot better. Luke, not a wimp, as I said. Everybody thought he'd be, but he's not. Which is actually really surprising considering, yeah. It was pretty good, dog. He's like, it's not bad, but it's not good. It's pretty good. You just think it's bad. You just think it's disappointing because you looked up Snoke's theory, which I'm not going to do. Because I don't want to make the fandom ruin a movie for me. I thought it was a pretty good movie. You should consider rewatching it when it comes out on like Blu-ray or at the library or something, Mitchell. Really should. Good movie. What else? They added a new character who's pretty much Hillary Clinton. She gets killed off, so it's okay. So Mitchell just left because he's done with me not having an opinion. Either way, they killed her off. Then they also had some Asian person named Rose. Pretty much killed her in the movie, but she'll be back in the next one. They ended up getting the rebellion back after Luke dies, but he's pretty much Obi-Wan. He goes from being Luke to Yoda to Obi-Wan. They kill all the Jedi stuff, like all the books. And that's great, I guess. Trying to think. So they're gonna make the new one is probably gonna go with 6. Somebody's back on the live stream. But either way, like the rebellion, they added that back in. The only things I dislike were Snoke's death and Leia. Yeah, I agree. I was about to talk about that. The Leia flying scene was ridiculous. Her ship gets like exploded, and then she's like, "I will use the Force to make myself fly to the other ship." So it looks like she was like a freaking retard, like like, oh. And you could tell that it was totally CGI. It looked like somebody's dragging it across Microsoft Paint. It was funny. Snoke's death wasn't the worst scene, but the stuff, it was not good. It was good, I guess. It just wasn't the best. The stuff after that was actually pretty good. The scene where Kylo and Leia work together and all that. But then afterwards, she escapes, I guess. It's really cool when they're like fighting over the Force with a lightsaber or something, or fighting over a lightsaber with the Force. But Mitchell just said Luke was the best. I agree. Luke was the best character, much better than any of the others. That's why I definitely think that they're going to bring him back as a Force ghost in the next one. They're definitely going to. Like, they also had Yoda in it. Mitchell, he's pretty much living. They're going to make a Force ghost out of him. They are. They're going to make him have a Force ghost in the end, in the next movie. So, yeah. Yoda was in it, except all the old fans would be happy to know that they did not use CGI with him. Or they did, they imported him, but or they used CGI to make him glowing, but they actually used the puppet. Oh, Ethan's here. Yeah, but they actually did use a puppet for the Yoda thing. It was really cool to see. The puppet Yoda is way better. Just gonna say it. Yet again, I'm gonna give it probably 10 or 9 stars out of 10. They used episode 1, the puppet, I believe. What do you mean? What's the episode 1 puppet? Like the original, the New Hope? Yeah. No, they made a new one. In episode 1, they used CGI, like the prequel. They used CGI for all of those. For whatever reason, it's not. It's okay. Either way, they used the puppet this time. It was pretty good. They remade the one from the 70s, or they might have just used it. Either way, BB-8's not as bad anymore, but they have a lot of heroes. That's the only bad thing. No, in the Phantom Menace, no, they don't, Mitchell. Rewatch it. I recently watched it, Mitchell. They do not have a puppet. They definitely have CGI. He just kind of looks not like CGI. They have him look less shiny and all that in the episode 1, and then in episode 2 and 3. Did I watch the special? Mitchell, the special edition is not the official one, though. I'm talking about the official one. The official version, they use CGI. Special edition is just, we behind the scenes, we actually did use a puppet, but we use CGI anyway. Ah! Yeah, Mitchell, I just said that they did that they did episode. Wait, episode 1, as in the original, or as in the prequel? Which, Mitchell? Do you mean episode 1 is in the prequels or A New Hope? If you're going to say episode 1, at least clarify. Okay, yeah, prequels. They did not use a puppet. They used CGI. They definitely did. And all the people didn't like it. That's why they got a puppet, and it looks much better. In The Force Awakens, the puppet is great. So, somebody told me it's like episode 5, but backwards, which is wrong. It kind of is, but not really. Instead of ending on a ice planet, like they started in episode 5, they actually end on a kind of like an ice thing with actually salt, which is really cool. There's a cool casino thing. They free some animals, which is a subplot, which is okay. Definitely the training was very good. The training is Ray. If you're gonna watch the movie, at least watch that. That's very much the best part of the movie. And I guess Mitchell just sent a link to my live stream on it. Hang on. It's actually a really good part of the movie. It's fantastic, actually. Yeah. I guess Mitchell was saying, look. Oh, it's the Snoke theory, but I'm not gonna watch it. I think. Either way, I'm probably gonna wrap this up. The review definitely 9 or 10 stars out of 10. What PewDiePie said, kind of valid, kind of not. I'm really glad that they didn't have too much of they have these little things on the ice planet or on Luke's planet, but they were kind of annoying. They were not needed. The movie even kind of talks about it. However, I do have one problem is that they kind of copied episode 6 a little, or that it was foreshadowed it a little bit. Porgs, yeah, whatever they're called, whatever they are, I don't know. But with episode 6, Lando like blows up the second Death Star, you know. But then in episode 8, which is the new one, they kind of do that. Chewbacca like weaves through the ice planet caverns or whatever. It's interesting. They also kind of have like this force thing, which Snoke makes Leia, or not Leia, Rey and Ben Solo, Kylo Ren do. It's weird. Luke and Leia eventually do it. Definitely, the ending was amazing. Definitely satisfying, except for the fact when Rose is like, "Oh, I'll sacrifice myself for you, Finn." That was annoying. What scene was my favorite? Probably the death of Luke. Definitely, best part of the movie. Somebody's walking downstairs. Definitely the death of Luke was amazing. It gave me chills, buddy. I get the chills from it. It was by far the best. Yeah, Mitchell agrees. That was the best. Like he like did the Obi-Wan thing, which me and my brother Lewis, who were sitting by each other, we we called that he'd be like Obi-Wan in the end. Because like as I said earlier, he turns from like Luke to Obi-Wan, or from Luke to Yoda to Obi-Wan. I also really did like the part where they burnt all the Jedi files, like all the ancient books. That'd probably be my second favorite scene. There's a common trend with those, though. Luke is by far the best character. I wouldn't say the only good. He's definitely the focus of the movie, though. The ending was also pretty cool because, like, I am not the last Jedi. The rebels will come back. Which was pretty interesting, I guess. It was really actually cool. So I think that's about it, unless Mitchell has some questions for me. Do you think Rey will get a new lightsaber? I think definitely. Definitely. Luke will probably be like, "Oh, with the rebels, we'll find one." Like how Luke had two lightsabers. I don't know, maybe that. I don't really remember. They definitely will. If Rey doesn't get one, Luke will, or Luke won't, because he's a Force ghost now. But probably Rey will. Luke would be like, "I had one of these on my planet," or something. Like I keep forgetting that Luke dies at the end. But he's pretty much not dead. He's gonna be a Force ghost. I wanted Luke to get in a battle where he's the blue. Yeah, what do you mean the blue and green? Do you mean lightsabers? Like, I don't know if they found his first lightsaber or just his second or whatever. I didn't know I could do this. But like either way, I don't. They did? Yeah, they found both. So like oh, oh goody, we found both. But the problem is Rey didn't find both. Rey doesn't have both. They're probably gonna get the other one. And Luke, as a Force speaker, good job, you did it. Now you can help the revolution even more. Unless you have like any other questions, Mitchell, I think I'm gonna end this. Pretty, I'd say 9 or 10 stars out of 10. Either one. I thought it was a great movie. What do you hope happens in episode 9? I hope that Rey gets to finally kill Kylo Ren, because I think that they know that they can put it in series of 3. They can put it in trilogies, 3 sets. I think George Lucas said that he wanted there to be 12 movies, so that's probably what they're gonna do. Like they're gonna go off of some of his stuff now. I hope, at least. And yeah, I hope what happens in episode 9, definitely that Kylo Ren gets killed, or at least turned good, which, yeah. Snoke also looks really fake, off topic, though. He looks really fake. He deserves to die. He's like a knockoff Palpatine, Emperor, whatever. I hope Kylo turns to light, but Snoke comes back and no. Mitchell, it's not going to be about a lightsaber fight. Just The thing about Sith is that they don't come back as Force ghosts. Only Jedi do. People that are good with the Force do. You can tell if they're going to turn into a Force ghost if their body disappears. Like, that's what happened to Obi-Wan. He disappeared. That's what happened to Anakin with Sith. He's not a Force ghost. No, Mitchell. Remember, he was the chosen one, though? He's a Force ghost, like, at the very end, I guess, of Episode 6. But remember, he gets, like, turned to the good side at the very end of his life. And he was also the chosen one, so there's that. He's a chosen one. So that gives him an excuse, I guess. But Snoke is definitely not going to come back as a Force ghost. His body didn't disappear. It doesn't ever show if Anakin's did or not, but we can just say it did. I mean, they kind of cremated it, but disappearing? No, they cremated his suit, not his body. So he might have. Like, Luke disappeared, he's going to be a Force ghost. Yoda disappeared after he died, Force ghost. Yeah, Snoke was cut right in half. Yeah, he didn't disappear, though, so he's not a Force ghost. You have to, like, disappear within, like, at least, like, a minute or so. That happened with Yoda, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Luke. Yeah, because he wasn't. He wasn't alive. Darth Maul didn't come back. Or he kind of did in the Clone Wars. But even though that's canon, it's stupid. They're not going to do that, Mitchell. He was cut in half. He was definitely dead. They're not going to use him because everybody didn't like him. Nobody liked him in the last movie, so they're not going to keep him. He wasn't even good in this movie. He looked too fake as well. But I hope it definitely happens in Episode 9. The rebellion happens, and yeah. So if you have any more questions, yeah. I think we're good. I hope he goes into Kylo and somehow. No, he's dead. Mitchell, Snoke is dead. He's not gonna be able to influence Kylo or whatever. He's dead. Also, I kind of like how Snoke calls Kylo Ren a child with a mask. That's what like everybody was calling him on the internet. It was pretty good. It's pretty funny. That part, I wouldn't say funny, but it's good. It's really good. Snoke probably deserved to die. Yeah. Kylo should somehow get an apprentice. I don't know. I don't know if Kylo should get an apprentice. He definitely will. He definitely will. Actually, he probably won't. They like are loosely going off of the originals now, so they're probably just gonna, instead of it being like Rule F2, nah, I don't think so. Rule of 2. Yeah, the Rule of 2 doesn't need to really be a thing because that's what Snoke did. The Rule of 2, like the difference between that is with Darth Vader and Palpatine. Darth Vader, no, there must not always be 2 Sith. No, that's not a thing. There wasn't 2 Sith in the prequels. There was 3, and 2 of them got killed off. So there was 1. General Grievous is not a Sith. The thing about that is that with Darth Vader and Palpatine, Darth Vader, like Luke didn't think there were 4. Yeah, I know. Maul, General, whatever, Count Dooku, Palpatine. Who's the other one? Because Grievous does not count. There was not 4, there was 3. 1 for each movie. Or Anakin, I guess. I guess kind of Anakin. But I wouldn't count. Asaji and Plaque. We're not talking about Clone Wars, boy. We're not talking about Clone Wars. We're just talking about the main movie. There was not 4. I guess you can kind of count Anakin, but really 3. Really though, like I'm gonna actually finish what I was saying about Darth Vader. Luke didn't think that Darth Vader was like a thing, that his dad and Palpatine was helping him. But that Palpatine thing kind of already happened in this one. So what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to have like the Force Ghost help Rey in finally killing off the. Watch it. I'm not going to watch a video you sent on Hangout about Snoke. I'm not going to watch it. Either way, like, it's a very interesting thing. Like, this is probably going to be like the Force Ghost eventually help Rey out. It's not about Snoke. Then what is it about, Mitchell? I'm not going to watch it regardless. I'm going to try not to watch all the theories and stuff. But either way, like, I think it's probably just going to be end up with Kylo and it's not a theory. What is the video? What's the video then, Mitchell? Either way, I don't think that there always has to be two Sith. And I'm guessing it's about Asaji and Sakwas. It's about Puppet Yoda. Cool. I don't care. Other way, I don't think that there's going to be like two. I think it's just going to be Kylo, and I think he's going to die. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop this review. It's already been a good 20 minutes or so, 21 and a half. Yeah, I'm definitely going to give it 9 or 10 out of 10 stars. So yeah, 5 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5. Either one. It was a really good movie. Thank you for watching the review. Goodbye.